Hey everybody, Chris here. Is there a bullish reversal ahead for Dogecoin? We're going to talk about that in this video. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Hit that little notification bell too. You can be notified when my new videos come out, as well as when I do live streams. And on our live streams, we've had 3 consecutive days of Dogecoin giveaways. We've got 3 more to go. That's right. And then possibly even more after that, thanks to the generosity of our channel members. That's right, Dogecoin giveaways during the live streams. Make sure that you're subscribed. You've got your notifications on so you know when those live streams are happening. The next one will be Sunday afternoon. That's right, giving away more Dogecoin. And there's always a lot to talk about with Dogecoin, even though we've got low volume trading. We'll see on the Bitcoin chart, though, Bitcoin's pretty much just going sideways right now through the weekend. A lot of people hunkered down with the storms across the United States, including right here in Boston. But let's get into it. Let me show you the news and the charts. I'll show you what I'm looking at. And we start here looking at the current Dogecoin chart. We're just under 27 cents. Yes, it's been very, very quiet the past day. Low volume of trading we see, and pretty much sideways action. And here's Bitcoin, just over $97,000. There was a little bit of pullback overnight in Bitcoin, which took Dogecoin down just a touch. But again, as we zoom out on Bitcoin, let's look at the 30-minute chart. You'll see that right here, Bitcoin's just been sideways. And we looked on the heat map during the live stream and we saw there were a bunch of shorts up there and a bunch of longs down there, and Bitcoin was just going sideways, right in between, straight sideways, low volume, not taking out leverage, hardly any either way. So we'll check that again on the live stream on Sunday afternoon, and we'll update on the heat map and any of the leverage trading. But I'm guessing there's not going to be any big ups and downs like we had on Friday. That Friday action was pretty big, took out a lot of shorts on the way up, and then immediately came back down and took out new leverage longs. But since then, it's pretty much just been sideways. For Dogecoin, hey, a lot of people have been asking what's happening with Doge 1 and what's happening to Dogecoin to the moon. No updates on Doge 1. We haven't heard from the geometric team or anything like that. However, Astrobotic is putting together another moon box. There is going to be a lunar flight, and they are going to attempt to land on the moon again. And they're putting together a moon box where you can put stuff in, and it will be on the moon. Do we want a Dogecoin to go to the moon? Well, the pricing on this is pretty interesting. This is a 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch. That's right, a small little thing, 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch. Is $1,695. And I've got, this commemorative Dogecoin here. This is 1.5 inches in diameter, is these typical souvenir coins, 1.5 inches. And if you're going to have something that big, in fact, you can't even. You can do 1 inch by 1.5 inches, right? And do you know how much that costs? $19,000. It's $19,000 for that. So if anyone knows where to get a small Dogecoin, commemorative Dogecoin, but not is the typical 1.5 inch, but is really small, like 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch, please let me know. Leave a comment below or send me an email, Chris Crypto, that's both with K's, chriscrypto@gmail.com. And because we'd like to do something like that. We think that would be fun, and we could get Doge donations together to make up this price amount, but we need a really small Dogecoin. So let me know, because that would be cool to be able to sponsor a Dogecoin to the moon. This is for the Griffin Mission 1. We don't know when that Griffin Mission 1 is going to happen. They're selling a lot of merch here. So on Astrobotic. But if we go to their main page, we can see that they are preparing for the next lunar mission. So this is what it's going to look like, and we'll be watching and seeing what actually does go to the moon here. But it would be cool to have a Dogecoin on it. So let me know. So what's going on overall here? Looks Bitcoin. Let's zoom out. We know many times Bitcoin trades up when the DXY trades down. And so there has been this inverse relationship often between DXY going down and Bitcoin going up. Looks like the DXY is starting to turn here right now, and there's a bearish cross on the DXY MACD. This could point to the next move up for Bitcoin. DXY weakens. That could be a good sign for the overall crypto market going forward. And as we look back and we look at sort of these consolidation periods that have happened, and what happens when there's a small intermediate consolidation period, then a longer one, and then we are now in this shorter one here, which could lead to that next move up between the 120K and 160K level. So that would be that next move corresponding with the DXY weakening for a bit. That could be what is in store. Meanwhile, Ali is saying, look, if Dogecoin is following a parallel channel, a breakout above 58 cents could set the stage for a bigger move up towards $1.80, would be that line right there, or perhaps even up to $5.80. Ali puts that out there. But then Ali goes on to say, it's like, go to this place to claim your bonus with my link and blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, Ali, come on. Really? Meanwhile, on Doge, the Doge RSI, because we just looked at what's happening with the MACD crossover on the DXY maybe going down, but look at the RSI and what has happened with the Doge RSI in the 4-year cycles. We've had a double topping signal in 2020 or 2017. We had a double topping signal in 2021. We really haven't even had the first big topping signal in the 90s. We haven't hit the 90s yet here on the RSI. That is still to come. That is still to come if we're continuing to follow the 4-year patterns. We have had a small double top pre, 90 in both of the previous 4-year cycles. We could say that we've had these two lower RSI tops, the latest, of course, being in November of 2024. This is still to come, right? Every time, this is what could come for Doge. And then if we look at the 3-day RSI zoomed in, we're entering a potential rebound zone, suggesting Doge might trend upward again. The chart shows a pin-like candle with a declining RSI, reminiscent of the July to August 2024 chart, which led to what? It led to this huge breakout. Now we know that that breakout was based on the U.S. presidential election. There's always a catalyst there, right, to send it higher. And so this dip in the RSI that we are now having in February could lead to that next big move up. Again, this is the 3-day chart here. That could be what is next in store. Trader Allen also says, look, right now, zoomed in even more, we are experiencing some higher highs and higher lows since the big dump that we had based on the tariffs. So that was quite a dip that we had there. And again, we can zoom out and we can look on the Doge chart. We can see that big dump that we had there. I mean, Dogecoin was up here at like 34 cents. And then that tariff just dumped it all the way down. That was on the 2nd of February. So now, here we are 2 weeks later. What is the next move for Dogecoin? Is a new all-time high coming? Despite the optimistic predictions, Doge remains deep in red territory on a monthly scale. That's because of that big tariff dump that we had. But Dogecoin has retraced to a key 0.618 fib level. Analysts are predicting potential rebounds. We've got the SEC's acknowledgement of a grayscale Doge ETF, boosts optimism with a 76% chance of approval. And here is the latest on Polymarket, and it is still 76%. As I tweeted that out yesterday, it's still an upward movement of ETF approvals that is coming. So, is a bullish reversal in the cards? So we've got Doge, started the new year on the right foot, had a very positive January, but February has been tough. Again, it's that whole tariff thing, right? That just bounced Dogecoin down. So we'll see whether that continues to turn around and reverse back up. Not only Ali is looking at it, but Javon Marks as well, looking at similar price structures. How about Dogecoin to $1.35? This could be within 70 days. Again, looking at the past cycle, this is our friend Master Kenobi, and he's looking back at 2021, where we had a 70-day period from that dip, which came in after the first pump up in early 2021. And that corresponded with 1 year after the Bitcoin halving. So mid-April, we will have 1 year since the past Bitcoin halving. We've had the dip now, right? February 2nd and 3rd, that big dip down to 20 cents. So if we count 70 days, that goes to the Bitcoin halving. Could we come up to a similar level? And could that be about $1.35 Doge? Again, I would say that would need a big catalyst, right? We need its own big catalyst for that to happen. In other world, I mean, this is just, I look at the news, right, every morning, and I'm like, what's going on with Doge? And some of these articles that you see are just bizarre, right? Because they're shilling some other token or something, but they always stick Doge in there in order to get clicks. I usually don't click on them, but this one caught my attention. Look at the headline of this. This is from Analytics Insight. Analyst anticipates Dogecoin price pullback to $2 as FX Guys sets up huge rally for 50x gains. So I know this is a paid shill from FX Guys, whatever the heck that is. But did I miss something? Did Dogecoin already go above $2? And this is going to be a pullback? A pullback to $2? What? Did I miss something, guys? Did Doge already take off? Is this an alternate universe or something? I was just like, oh my God, that's too funny. That's too funny. A pullback to $2. Hey, I'll take it, right? I'll take the pullback. I'm sure you guys would too. Let's do Dogecoin pullback to $2. That would be awesome. Anyway, here we got right now, though. Be sure to tune into the next live stream. We will update what's going on with Doge. Having a little pullback on a Sunday morning with low volume, that can certainly happen. But we'll get caught up on that. Let me know in the comments below. You think this is setting up for this bullish reversal? Give the video a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.